put it on our support knowledge base and also in our client Facebook group. So just to reiterate, Camilla, maybe if you could just post in the chat for me, sorry, just to throw you in the deep end,
Yeah, sure.
just a link to the client Facebook group. If you haven't joined that, we really do encourage you, especially at during this time that we're going through at the moment. We're posting a lot in there, and we will be using that to let you know about future updates, sort of daily updates will be put in there. But we'll also be doing a Q&A session today. So it's more just if you have any questions about what we're offering and how that's going to be added, how it's going to work, how you might add your own content, any questions at all about your website as well, feel free to send them through on the Zoom chat, which you should find popping up somewhere. Send them through and we'll answer them either as we go or at the end. Camilla's just pasted that link, so hope to see you in the Facebook group. Right, so we did just want to say that we are here for you. Camilla can back this up as well as this week, probably the past 2 weeks at BizInc, we've really tried to just pause and focus on what's the best thing that we could do to help you all. We're seeing firsthand how many of our clients are, stressed out because of what's happening to their clients, and we just want to help you help them, basically. So we're here to help. If you need anything, please reach out to us. The best place would be to email support@bizinconline.com. All of our team are across what we're doing at the moment with COVID-19 resources and support. So please feel free to reach out. Camilla, you can probably sort of talk about point 3 as well when we get into it a bit, is, people need an advisor more than ever.
Yeah, absolutely, especially in this time. So yeah, if you have any questions, if your client's struggling with something and they need any help, they have something specific that we may help you with, please let us know. We can call you back as well. Just let us send us an email. That's absolutely fine.
Yeah, I should probably say that we've obviously been inundated since my email yesterday, so we are trying to help as many people as we can. So you might just have to be allowed just a little extra time, but we definitely are trying our best at the moment. I do want to just jump to the next point as well, because we've got a few questions. If you could just let us know, you can message us in the chat. What's going on, what's challenging you, and what's challenging your clients. So that dot point 2 there is particularly good for when we're developing content. So we'd like to know what sort of, obviously businesses are going through a lot at this point in time, but if there's something specific you'd like us to help with, or a common challenge that's coming up, we obviously are developing heaps of content as we go, and we'll get into it in a second, but it is going to be updated weekly as well. So we're always looking at this stuff, and we are open to your feedback. So let us know what you'd like us to do.
Yeah, and feel free to post this throughout the whole webinar, so that's absolutely fine. And we'll come back to it and get in touch with you.
Yep, I've just seen Bruno message about getting information out to clients on current government stimulus packages. That's completely fair. I'm sure many people are getting bombarded at the moment with that sort of information. Or I saw a thing saying I can get 25 grand, can I? Or, those sorts of questions, or what's it actually mean for me? There's a heap included. And then obviously here in Australia where I am, there's been a second stimulus package, and there's a lot going on in the US, as we know as well. So that's definitely a key part of what we're going to show you today. So we'll talk more a bit about that, but I can understand that that's a challenge, so we'd like to help you with that. I'll jump in now and show you, just going to this next slide, so the COVID-19 resources. As I mentioned, I'll go out of these sort of PowerPoint slides and show you what I mean as well. So just to quickly set this up, so the COVID-19 resources page is a page that we're going to add to your website. If you clicked the big yes please yellow button in the email I sent, I think it was 2 days ago now, you would be, basically that creates a ticket with us, and we'll be working on that. So if you do want that, let us know. Basically what this entails is a whole bunch of content, and we've categorized it into various topics you can see with the icons, and then also content types as well. So The topics we've chosen, you can see on screen, they're business advice, government help, which is just what I was talking about, sort of with the stimulus packages, with the question Bruno asked, and then also latest updates and well-being, which we thought was quite an important one as well. So those 4 that you can see on screen there with the icons, and then also the types, guides, news, tools and templates, and videos. Please don't change the names of those, just because any new content we're going to push will get pushed automatically if it picks up the name. So there's a bit of setup involved, which is what we're working through at the moment, and then new content will be added automatically. So you are more than welcome to add your own content. So one of the clients I'm working with in the US at the moment is adding a useful links section, which is great because, as I mentioned, there's a lot going on in the US and different states and different things. There is a lot of links that need to be added. So it's good to have this in the one place. So you're more than welcome to add your own, whether it's your own topics or your own types, or you can fit them into these categories that we've got on screen. So I hope that makes sense. You will also get a chance to review this. Again, as I mentioned, I'll jump off and sort of take you through it as well. But we hope that this will really help you talk to your clients and other business owners, whether they're clients or not. Sort of the goal with this is that there's one place for people to get this information. I think that's been one of the hardest things with information and misinformation during this crisis. Is it is hard to find where's the best place to get the information. For me, where's reliable sources. It's definitely hard for business owners, especially those that have sort of been just thrown in the deep end lately. So we hope that you could tell your clients, bookmark this page. This is where we're going to be updating. You can also put a nice message at the top as well. So in between the title and the topic header, if you'd like. You might also put a pop-up on your homepage to direct to this page. And we'd also be adding this to a menu like the resources menu. So I can jump off and show you through it. Camilla, is that probably what you'd like to do, take them through it as we...
Yeah. So I would like to show you how it works. So do you want to share, Anthea, or do you want me to share?
Yeah, do you want me to go through the demo site? You just tell me what to do.
Yeah, go to the backend. So basically, when you go into the backend of your website, you will see COVID-19 resources in the left-hand side menu. And basically, it works exactly like your business resources or any of your partner resources. So you'll see that all the articles are there. They are published. They are live on your website. Again, if you open one of them, there is already content in there. If you have something to add, feel free to add to it. You will be able to also create. Let's just open this one.
Sorry, it's just loading it.
It's okay. So you'll see there's a content already in there. So feel free to add to it as well. If you click on Add New, you can add your own resource as well. And as with the normal resources, it looks exactly the same, works exactly the same as well. Could you open Add New?
Add New? Yep.
Yeah. And again, you will need to add a topic and type as well to that resource on the right hand side. So there are the preset ones that Anthea mentioned that please don't change the name, because we add new resources every day, and basically they are linked to the names. The feed is linked to the name of the topic and type as well. But you can also add your own topics as well. So if you click on Add New below, you can do the same with the type as well. Can you please jump into the front end as well for me?
Yeah.
So that resource will be added to the category as well. If you are creating a new category, the category will be added to the new line or new row, and basically it will display four topics in one row as well. And for the content type, it will display 2 columns as well. So yeah, so as you can see, it works exactly the same. Yeah, so that's how that works. And in terms of the weekly digest now, so if you can jump into the next.
This one?
Yeah, that one. So so basically these are the weekly news that we release every week for each country as well. So that's going to be in your email marketing. It will go out. You'll have a chance to review it. So the the weekly digest will go out, was it on Friday, Anthea?
Yeah, so we think we'll,
Yeah.
just because of the nature of what's going on at the moment,
Yeah.
when things are changing hour by hour, we think we'll write them on Wednesdays, give you a chance to review them on Thursdays, and then they can go on Fridays.
So so basically the weekly digest is automated, so it will go out automatically on Friday. So if you need to review it, please review it before like by the end of the day, Thursday, and then it will go out automatically on Friday.
So I will just say that this content that's pulling into the weekly digest is pulling from, if I go to here, it's pulling from the latest update. So this content will also be here. So you'll get a like a weekly digest update. This is all specific. So you can see this one's, I've clicked into an Australian one that I wrote a couple of days ago. So it's, you know, that second stimulus package, things that are closed, what's coming up. This is just an overview, sort of, this is what happened this week. This is what you need to know, some other useful resources, and yeah, a note to take care of themselves as well. So you are more than welcome to add your own content. Maybe you don't want to say something that we've put in here, you can delete it, but this is what's going to go automatically via email, via the COVID-19 weekly digest. So we do also like to put a date on this so that, you know, as we're saying, some of this content gets out of date with things changing quite quickly. So that'll go every week for you. I feel that's going to be quite useful to keep your clients informed.
Yeah, absolutely. So I would like to also talk to you now about the regular communication with your clients as well. So it's now more than ever important that you regularly communicate with your clients, and even just like I've spoke quite a few of you lately, and you've been telling me things like, oh, perhaps at this point people just need to be reassured everything's fine, just to calm them down and tell them that everything's okay. Then you can release tips on what to do and important updates as well. And basically the best tool is your website. So your website is your tool. Use it. You can create a page around related content. You can use email marketing. You can post a blog, which will also be posted to social media, so you actually cover more channels. And you can add new resource. Now you've got COVID resources, so you can use that. So the website is a perfect communication tool for you as well. And like businesses applying for government. I think this is something you wanted to talk as well, and like businesses applying for government financial assistance, loans, etc. Will need up-to-date information and accurate financial information as well. So feel free to use the website for that.
Yeah, you know this better than we do, guys. You know, applying for grants and all different things like that. They're going to need up-to-date information. So we've got a few other things as well to try and help you with. It's still marketing during this time, basically, just keeping in touch with existing clients and letting them know, but also still keeping that up with business owners that genuinely need your help. So, you know, I guess it's marketing, but it's just about being genuinely helpful. So I'm just going to jump out of this and show you what you're also getting is we'll send you a link to a Google Drive folder where we have some images which we'll add to as well. So just some of the ones we've done are about, you know, free consultation for business owners as well. So if you'd like to post these things through to social media, it's a good way to sort of keep in touch with them as well. And yeah, as you know, businesses need you more than ever. So please use your website as a tool to do that. You've got your blog, which connects to social media. You've got email marketing, that's all built in. So yeah, we'd love to see you use it, and we'd love to help out so that you can help business owners. I know that heap of you are doing this already. We saw definitely you know, an uptake in using this. So we hope you've been able to find some value in that as well. So we really, yeah, would love to help you if you have any questions. Let's jump to the next one. I think this is, yeah, Camilla, you can sort of talk through this one. I know there's a lot out there.
Yeah, this is heaps out there, and like I'm pretty sure lots of you are using your own remote tools, and so these are basically some of them probably, well, most of them we use, some of them our clients use as well. So Cradle is, for example, the internet calling, so you can call from internet. Skype, the same thing, and you can also chat. Zoom, same thing for webinars. That's brilliant. That's we are using for Zoom for this webinar as well. You can use it internally as well, Zoom.
I will just say, I think they're being overloaded at the moment with new people and universities and schools and all that. So you might also look at GoToMeeting, which has a very similar product. But yeah, we found our video calls earlier in the week were suffering and going a bit slower. So you might just have to be a bit patient. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Another one, Microsoft Teams. I mean, lots of you using Microsoft. You've got Microsoft packages. So you might have a look if it's included in your package. I was actually looking this morning at the Microsoft Teams website, and I think it's included with the Premium Business, but you might want to check it as well. So that's another channel for communication. Asana is really good for remote project management. So you can assign tasks to each other, to your teams, and once the task is completed, you just mark it's completed as well. Slack, we use Slack for internal communication, and with Slack, again, you can create channels. You can have different channels per department, for example, and you can keep the communication only in that channel for that particular department, and so on. Now, I actually read recently Google have Hangout premium version of Hangouts Meet, which the premium version is now available to everyone until 1st of July. So feel free to have a look at that. Again, I mean, Google is free if you create. Maybe lots of you have Google accounts as well already, so feel free to check that out. And Google Docs and Sheets and so on. This is really good, actually. I'm pretty sure a lot of you using Excel a lot, and now when you work from home and you don't have access to your desktop folders and so on, you can use Google Docs and share the docs between you and access it remotely in cloud. And then when you come back to your office, you can still download it into like a proper Excel or Word document and save it in your folder. So this is really good. Like what we are doing this, our slides is in Google Slides as well. So it's really useful. So feel free to explore that.
Yeah, I know that most of you are cloud accountants, right? So you're more than used to working online, and you probably have a lot of this stuff set up. But we have been talking to a few clients this week who obviously have been forced to shut their physical office, send their team home, and have had to adjust quickly to working from home. So these tips are for you, but also they're for your clients as well. So we've got, if I just jump back out, we've got a section on, we put some, let me just go back to the COVID resources. In business advice, there is some tips on sort of working remotely, and there's a video in there how to actually work when you're working from home. So feel free to put some more content in here if you find a useful video or article or whatever it is. This is a help for you, but also help for your clients who I'm sure have either had to shut up shop and work from home, or see what they can do remotely. So as you know, you're on the front line seeing this as well. So we're sure that most of you are working online, but we're here to help if we can.
Yeah, and let us know how ready do you feel in terms of remote working. Either post it into chat or Q&As, or email us later. And if you need help with setting something up, again, please let us know. We'll help you.
Cool. So I see a few questions coming through, so we'll get to them in a second. If you do have any questions for us, please feel free to let us know right now via chat. Camilla and I are going to jump off and answer these now. But if you do have any questions, please, that comes up later, or anything you'd like us to help out with, this support email on screen is the best way to go. You might also search on our online support centre or knowledge base. I've recently added an article here to explain this a little bit. We've gone over this today anyway, but just, we will update these. You can add your own. Here's how to do that. Camilla's got a video there as well, and a link to the graphics I mentioned. So we hope to update this a bit more as we get more content. We've definitely got a lot of plans, a lot in the pipeline to add more content as well. So yes, if you have any questions, please let us know. So I see a couple coming through. Jacob is asking if the resource is available to those who don't have a website. So it's a good question. So for the websites, obviously we can build this in. That's sort of what we're working on over the next couple of days, is getting that out to our website clients who have requested that, and we've got quite a queue to work through, as you can imagine. This is also available in a client hub, just the same. You have a business resources section there in our full bundle, so we will add that to your hub as well if you like. There is more coming as well for our non-clients, so we are offering this to non-clients, but I will just let our valued clients know that it's not going to be the full suite that obviously you're getting, and obviously massive benefit of having it in your website that they would miss out on as well. So I will just be upfront about that as well. If you've just got our blog service as well, we can provide you with the content. So Jacob, we can get in touch with you as well about that directly. So yeah, please just let us know if you're interested. We'll see exactly what we can do. Our number one priority, as I think you've picked up on already, is to try and help genuinely. And I should have mentioned this as well, in case you haven't heard by now, it's completely free. So yeah, we just want to help. I'm just going to...
This is another question from Emma, saying that they already set up their template email blast. That is the same as branding or their usual newsletter. Are we able to use that template for the weekly digest? Absolutely, we can bring that template to your weekly digest and set it up for you. That's not a problem.
Yeah, that's awesome. We can jump in there and have a look. So we'll just make a note to do that for you, Emma. Lisa's got a question. I'm just reading through this already. So you already have COVID-19 content on your blog, a new category. That's great. Is there an easy way to bring it across to this without having to recreate?
Yeah, I'm afraid it's going to be copy and paste. Yeah, that's probably, I'm actually think, I think that's the only way that could, just a copy and paste.
We could potentially help out with that copy and paste though.
We can do that. Yeah, we can do that for you. Absolutely.
I will just say something as well, I probably should have said as well, is so we still also have our blogs. There's 290 blogs and 4 new blogs posted every month for you. That service will stay the same. And actually at the moment, we're obviously trying to work on some timely content for that. So you will still have blog content pushing there. And I would still, I'm just trying to think of it, more from a marketing perspective and the places that people go for this content and the easiest way for you. There's value obviously in having a COVID-19 resources page that we've created for you, as discussed. There's that one place for people to go. But you also might put some of this content on the blog, as Lisa, you've done. I think that's still great because it's going to push to social media if you've got that set up. And it's also can pull into an email newsletter as well. So you can have your weekly digest or your email newsletter, all the same sort of stuff. So I would still be putting, important updates and that on the blog because, that's sort of where it should go as well. So it makes sense to have that in multiple places. So hopefully that makes sense. We're happy to help out with that one for you. Awesome. I think I'm seeing a couple of responses now as well. Clients, just saying how much they appreciate this, which is really great to hear. We have genuinely worked hard to get this out for you and will continue to do so. We encourage you to add your own content as well. If there's anything clients are asking about that you think is a real pain point that might be valuable, please just let us know. So I think that's all the questions I can see for the moment. We'll stay on for a couple of extra minutes just to see if there's anything else. Thank you all for for supporting us at this time. And yeah, if there's anything we can do, please let us know. Okay, another question. Will you send us an email once our website, COVID page and info goes live? Good question. Should have mentioned it. Thanks, Emma. Yes, we will. So we have a process at the moment, like a queue, like I mentioned. So we're working on obviously updating that, doing what we need to do to get the content in there and setting up, sorry, I've just got a fly buzzing around my face, and setting that up so that the new content will feed into that as well. So once we've done that, we will notify you via email from our support email and let you know, hey, it's ready, here's the link to it. So we can, typically we'd add this to, if I just jump out here, full screen and go to the demo website, typically we'd be adding this into the resources menu, but that is up to you where you'd like that to go. So we'll give you a chance to review this as well. So yeah, we can do that before it goes live to clients and that sort of thing if you'd like. In that email, we can also send you a link to the social media graphics and instructional video as well. Something else I wanted to say is I completely forgot this, sorry. We've actually just added a blog, which can also be an email blast as well, that you can let people know about this. I'm so sorry, I forgot to mention this. So useful information and business resources on COVID-19. This is just what we've written, but you're welcome to edit it same with all of our content. So basically it's just putting a link to that page. So that would be, this page on your website, and just letting people know about that. So you give them an overview of sort of what's included. And I would be saying that you'll keep it regularly updated and that you encourage them to bookmark it. And you might put your own sort of intro or all the best sort of message as well. So that will be hopefully getting pushed to all sites I pushed it this morning, so it might just take a little bit of time to update. So that should come into the blog section, but you can also pull it into an email blast, which is what I've done on screen here. So feel free to just copy and paste that content and use it how you will. So yes, I should have mentioned that. That's a very useful way to let people know about it. So great. I think that's about it that I'm seeing. Sorry, I'm just managing a few screens at the moment. We'll be in touch when the resources are live on your site. If you haven't requested them from us, there's an email 2 days ago with the big yellow button. That's actually probably the easiest thing to do, is click that, because I've got things that trigger off that. So click that yellow button if you're interested, or you can send it in chat saying, yep, I'd really like that.
Exactly. I mean, like, if you can't find the email, just let us know. So email us to support or via the chat icon. So yeah, that's fine.
Perfect. Okay, well, thanks everyone for your time today. I think that's all the questions. We will stick around as well. So we hope you have a great day. We hope things are going well for you. We know it's a tough time for you all, as we're seeing our own clients sort of mention how heartbroken they are to watch their clients go through this. So, and we're just a step back from that as well. So we're definitely feeling for you all. We hope you stay safe and healthy, of course, as well. So
absolutely, yeah.
Thank you for your time. We're right on the half hour, so I think we've done perfect time.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, guys, and stay safe. Let us know if you need any help, or if your clients need any help. Please let us know.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you. I'll stop the recording now. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.